In financial year 2023, Infosys paid its CFO more than 10 crore rupees. That same finance career begins at around 6 lakhs a year. Every CFO climbed the distance in between, and many of them started exactly where you might be right now, a junior analyst building spreadsheets. So in this video, I'll take you through the whole finance career as a ladder and tell you what each one actually pays. The first job on the ladder is financial analyst. For your first 3 years, you build the spreadsheets that work out whether a project will make money. For example, if a retail chain is deciding whether to open 20 new stores, the analyst builds the spreadsheet that shows whether those stores will earn more than they cost. You track how the company is performing each quarter against its plan. You also prepare the numbers that everyone senior to you discusses in meetings. Banks hire financial analysts. So do prominent consulting firms like PricewaterhouseCoopers and Ernst & Young, insurance companies, and the large offshore offices that international banks run out of Bangalore, Hyderabad, and Pune. Pay in this job starts at around 6 lakhs a year. This first job gives you the strongest foundation on the ladder. The numbers a CFO signs off on are first built by analysts, so the work you do in this job supports everything above it. It gives you a ground-level view of how a business earns and spends its money, and that understanding is what carries you up the rest of this ladder. 3 to 6 years into your career, you become a senior financial analyst. The work now changes from building the numbers to explaining them and answering questions on them. You present your analysis to management. You question the assumptions your juniors bring you. The company also gives you one part of the business to track on your own. For example, you may be asked to watch the sales of one product line, the performance of one region, or the budget of one department. This is the stage where people start to specialize. Some senior analysts go deep into valuing companies and deals, some into budgeting and planning, and some into managing risk. Pay ranges from 6 to 20 lakhs a year. The step after that is finance manager. You reach it around 6 to 10 years into your career, and the job now becomes about people as much as spreadsheets. Analysts report to you. You own the budget and the forecast for a whole business unit, and you close the company's accounts every month. For example, if the marketing head wants an extra 1 crore for a festival campaign, you study the numbers and decide whether the company can afford it. This job is the turning point of the whole ladder. It is the last job where you mostly do the finance work yourself, and it is the first job where you manage the people who do it. Pay here goes up to around 20 lakhs a year. The next job above the finance manager is the financial controller. You usually reach this job 10 to 15 years into your career. The controller is responsible for the accuracy of the company's numbers. That covers every account, every audit, every filing the law requires, and the financial statements that investors read. For example, when the auditors come in to check the company's accounts, the controller is the person who answers their questions. Average pay at this level lands between 18 and 27 lakhs, and senior controllers at large companies earn well past that. The next step up is Vice President of Finance, which is a job that usually comes 15 or more years into your career. The VP runs the finance department day to day. That means the company's cash, its planning, its reporting, and the whole finance team, so that the CFO stays free to focus on strategy. For example, when the company prepares its budget for the next year, you answer directly to the CFO. And in many companies, the VP of Finance is the person next in line to become the CFO. Average pay at this level is around 40 lakhs. At the top of the ladder is the Chief Financial Officer. The CFO is responsible for everything about the company's money. That means deciding where the cash comes from, where it goes, which new projects the company can afford to invest in, and what it tells its investors. For example, when a company lists on the stock market through an IPO, the CFO leads that process and answers the investors' questions. Here's something many people get wrong. You don't have to be a chartered accountant to become a CFO. Some CFOs do come up through the chartered accountancy route. Many others climb exactly the ladder you just saw, through analysis, planning, and control. The average CFO salary is around 45 lakhs. At large listed companies, total packages cross a crore. That completes the straight climb, 6 jobs from financial analyst to CFO. It branches into 3 other well-paid finance careers. An investment banker helps companies raise money and works on mergers and acquisitions. For example, when one company buys another, investment bankers manage the deal and work out what the target company is worth. A risk manager spots the risk a company faces, like loans that may not come back or markets that may turn, and works out what those risks could cost. A corporate treasurer manages the company's cash, its borrowings, and the money it deals with in foreign currencies. For example, if a company earns in dollars but spends in rupees, the treasurer manages the risk of that exchange rate moving. All 3 careers start from the same analyst foundation. The JAIN Online MBA in Finance prepares you for the ladder and for all 3 of these branches. One last thing, and it affects every job you just saw. AI is now part of everyday finance work at every level of this ladder. That is exactly why we built the JAIN Online MBA in Finance as an AI-integrated MBA. Inside the program, you work with the tools the finance industry actually uses. Bloomberg AI for tracking markets, Kensho for spotting patterns in market data, and AlphaSense for speeding up financial research. You study them alongside subjects like fintech, banking and insurance, and wealth management. It's UGC entitled and accredited NAC A++. The degree also includes a career acceleration program which helps you with your resume, your LinkedIn profile, and your interviews. So that is the full finance career map. You start as a financial analyst, grow into a senior financial analyst, move up to finance manager, then financial controller, then VP of finance, and finally CFO. Along the way, you can also move into investment banking, risk management, or treasury. Every job on this ladder is one you can plan for. The full details of the AI-integrated MBA in Finance are linked in the description. And in the comments, tell me which of these jobs you're aiming for.